We are gathered to celebrate a significant juncture of climax in the lives of the graduating class in 2021. Graduation is a celebration of achievement and marks the commencement of transition to a new.
Never has SCSS recorded and touted such performance prior to these quintuple victories. When the nation and many schools recorded a plunge in the CSEC performance this year, SCSS only got stronger and increased from last year's performance. Students, if I had my way and no COVID, you certainly deserve a fireworks graduation because you have maintained this streak of excellence and kept SCSS levitating, defying the gravitational pull of failure. It is not success by accident or error. We are simply superbly great, fortified by the favor of Jehovah to make SCSS a school where champions are bred. Congratulations are in order to you, your parents, and most deserving to the hardworking teachers who have chosen to rewrite the academic scripts of SCSS. And to further showcase our academic prowess, this year, on December 9th, very soon, next week, 3 students of SCSS will receive a national, I'm not sure what SCSS, National Award of Excellence for placing first in St. Lucia in the 2020 CSEC examination. Ayala Seal in Human and Social Biology, Joseph Vite in Information Technology, and one graduating today, imagine, one of them graduating today, Jamila Philippi in EDPM. Ladies and gentlemen, this is sheer brilliance at its highest order. And this year's release of the CXC merit list by territory, SCSS was featured in the top 10 candidates in St. Lucia. In agricultural science, second and fifth place, Joseph Vite and Shamil Amele respectively. Biology, third place, Ayana Seal. Caribbean history, second place, Shamil Amele. Economics, ninth place, Pinky Fontenelle. English B, 8th place, Kizia Phillips. Information technology, first place, Joseph Vite. Social studies, 7th and 10th place, Shakwana Seal and Shamil Amele. Shakwana is graduating today. Shak wrote SS in Form 4 and placed 7th in St. Lucia. She did it in 1 year. Shak, you're just too bright. Spanish, 8th place, Ayana Seal. EDPM, listen up. First, second, third, 8th place in St. Lucia. Jamila Philippi, Ivana Totman, both of them graduating today. St. Joseph, he is now in Form 5, so it means that he wrote it in Form 4. And Shonel Henry is graduating today as well. All these students wrote the subject in Form 4. Jamila, top St. Lucia in EDPM. Jamila, you're on fire. Where's Jamila? Very good. Human and social biology, first, 5th, 7th, and 8th place. Ayana Seal, Joel Mathen, Kizia Phillips, and Demiana Jabatis. Technical drawing, 4th place, Joseph Beatty. So what am I saying? 23 secondary schools in St. Lucia, but very few made the merit list. SCSS was featured in 11 CSEC subjects and a total of 19 students made the list of the top 10 best achievers in St. Lucia. Ladies
Her dream has always been to become an entrepreneur and to facilitate opportunities for the growth of others. She considers herself to be kind, passionate, and sometimes a clumsy young lady, and stays true to who she is at heart. She loves the Lord and lives according to her spiritual gifts. Mrs. Jackson fell in love with chocolate and confectionery in her early years as a pastry chef, and with her skills and talent, she was undeterred to formulate her own recipes in creating a world-class chocolate experience in St. Lucia, seeking significantly to impact the rural community of Belvedere County, where she currently resides. With the goal and vision in mind, she did all necessary research and everything else that was needed to fulfill her dream of creating a gourmet chocolate company. In May 2015, Mrs. Jackson started Capo CLC, and to date is growing the brand to be a true village experience for locals and visitors to Kano. Mrs. Jackson is a past student of the Soufriere Comprehensive School, class of 2007. Mrs. Maria Jackson, I welcome you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I ask so that the protocol already established. I repeat, good afternoon, class of 2021. Congratulations on the many accolades that I've just heard and the many achievements that you guys will accomplish in the future. I'm honored to have been given the privilege of addressing you today, having graced the halls of Soufriere Comprehensive Secondary School. I'm here to encourage you as you face the next chapter of your lives. I hope to share with you my experiences and what I've learned as a growing businesswoman. Emphasis on growing. Who are you? You over there. And you in the burgundy gown and the blue gown. Who are you? When asked this question, you probably immediately resort to giving your name. My name is Elaine Longville. My name is Jamila Philippine. While this may be a very innocent and acceptable answer, when you move forward with your lives, this answer will carry many implications that will determine the trajectory of your lives. What do I mean by that? When I say the names Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, immediately I can see the joy on the guys' faces. These names are synonymous with prowess, energy, perfect foot tactics, success. And when I say the names Fenty and Cardi B and Chanel, I can see the girls smiling. And everybody knows Garmin for all things inspiring. I take time and watch these videos because indeed he's a very inspiring individual. Hi, my name is Maria Jackson. I'm the founder and operations manager of Capo CLC. You see, in 2015, as previously mentioned, I had a vision and drive to create something as unique as I was. My background in confectionery enabled me to create indulgent cocoa and chocolate products, which are of reputable to be on the international scene. I was born in Soufriere, the beautiful community of Soufriere, and I went to the Soufriere Comprehensive Secondary School. After working from the tourism industry, I decided to take a personal break for personal reasons. During that break, I looked around and saw the lack of opportunities provided for rural women in my particular area. I was determined to do something about it. With little to no financial assistance from its financial institutions, other from that of my spouse, Calista Jackson, and family, I created a line that reflects St. Lucia's authentic flavors. This establishment is located in Belvedere Canneries. Emphasis on canneries. As we all know, canneries is one thus alleviating the present high level of unemployment that exists in the small village. This enterprise is particularly geared to the growth and enhancement of women and mothers of Karens. I've been called sexist a few times, and I want to say or declare that I am not. Many times in the community of Karens, we see unfortunate situations of not being able to find employment, being stuck in a poverty cycle. We deliberately set out to target the young women and the young women of Karens. Nothing against the young men, but we know that there are opportunities there for them, but we target the young women of Karens. Grown to what it is today, Campus FEC is not just a household name, but is well known among the hotels and boutiques bringing a genuine island product to locals and visitors. With multiple recognitions from international articles like Forbes, Sun Travel, and Cuisine Noire, we would like Karens to be known as a place where good quality chocolate can be found. I am Maria Jackson. I am Campus FEC. So the next time someone asks you, think carefully about the answer you will give. Because you see, if you answer with your name, realize this is your brand. Your name will carry underlying tones of how you are perceived. As you leave the walls of FCSS and go about the transactions of your life, your name is what will open and shut doors in your face. But how do you begin to build a name, to build a brand for yourself? After Ash rightly said it, the theme of your graduation and the theme of this address to you. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. After Ash. Step 1, start where you are. Where are you now? Many of you are about to see your friends for the final time. You're about to say your final goodbyes, about to cry your final farewell tears, and about to close a chapter of a 5-year-long journey. Some of you have already begun another level of schooling, and some of you have already begun working. And still, some of you have no idea what to do. You're waiting. Waiting with earnest expectation for that something that you're going to do. All up to where you are now. No doubt COVID has thrown a few curveballs. We all see that, we all know that. And we all expect you to move forward the best way you can. In spite of all of this, be honest with yourselves. For those of you at school again, how is it going for you? Are you showing up as the best student? Or are you just flowing, going with the flow and winging it as you go along? For those of you at work, are you showing up as your best selves? Being most productive? Or are you dragging your feet and being rude to management? Anywhere but here, wishing that you would be anywhere but here. For those of you still waiting, what exactly are you waiting for? For all of you, do you have the mindset needed to rise to your true self? The self that is able to do so much more than you can ever do or imagine. Be honest with yourselves. Where are you now? While reminiscing on the past is good, it's pointless to remain there. Like the Chinese proverb rightly states, the frog cannot jump onto the front lily by looking at the back lily. The past is history. You cannot change anything about it. But as you recognize where you are now, then you can begin to make plans to change where you will be 1, 2, 5 years from now. It's only as you recognize where you are now you can begin to take the next step, which is step number 2. Use what you have. When I started, I understood my limitations in every element of starting a new business, but I pressed forward nonetheless. The resources placed in your trust should be used with maximum potential in your journey. This is your journey, and you need to make the best possible out of it. Every single one of you was born with a gift. What do you have? Do you know what that thing is that will light up the world? Do you know that thing that will bring joy and comfort to somebody else who started their journey and need to move forward? Do you know what that is? Are you good at painting, building, and creating? What do you good at washing? Are you good at styling hair? What is your thing? What are you great at being? What do you have? Do not be afraid to recognize the potential that lies inside you. Do not be afraid to take the action that will help you share this potential in its full measure. Look, listen, learn how to use what you have. Step 3, do what you can. The wise man Solomon says it well in the book of Ecclesiastes. Whatever your hands find to do it with all of your might. You are the crossroads of your life. Most of you 16 and 18 years old have experiences in your life that have taught you a few things about yourself and others. Whether at home, at school, or at play, use your abilities. You've recognized, you've seen certain attributes or traits about yourself. Use what you have. You have an idea, and you have an idea what you can and cannot do. Do it to your God-given ability. Through these experiences, you came to realize that you really need. You can cook. You can figure out mathematical problems in a way that your colleagues couldn't. Make massages effortlessly. You can create computer programs like no other. Use what you have and do what you can. So often we spend time thinking much about what we cannot do that we forget what we actually can do. And at one point in time, I was victim to that sort of mentality. Underestimating myself, even being here today at this graduation ceremony. I am not an outspoken, bubbly personality. The fear in me of facing a crowd, this is unheard of for Maria Jackson. But I know what my goal is, and I know that growing is utmost important for where I want to be. Right? How do I know this? Because I've lived it. I knew that I could make chocolates and delicious cakes and pastries, and I started out on my converted garage space, doing what I can. Look at how it has grown. Now it's a factory that benefits the community where I reside, providing jobs and opportunities for women. Start doing what you can. Life with its endless possibilities awaits you. No doubt you will meet challenges along the way. It's inevitable. As long as you constantly remember these 3 steps, they will consistently guide you to consciously building your brand, your name, and the success that I know each of us are seeking for in this life. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. You'll be all right. Most importantly, I'd like to end with the scriptural text, because it's in this wisdom I find myself where I am today. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 tells us, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding, and in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. Put God first in your life. You will never understand everything. Put God first. If by chance you forgot anything that I just said in those short few minutes, remember, trust God, use what you have, do what you can, and use your God-given abilities to his glory. I thank you.
Jackson, on behalf of the graduation class of 2021 and staff of SCSS, I would like to present you with this small token of appreciation for answering the call to your students that we will remember all your wisdom, advice, and encouragement when challenges present themselves. We wish you the best. Thank you.
Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, but the truth bring back love.
be alright. We're gonna raise a glass and say, hey, here's to the ones that we love. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not, 'cause the drinks bring back everything we've been through. Toast to the ones of the day. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way, 'cause the drinks bring back our memories. And the memories bring back memories, bring back you. 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 Agricultural station,
Fellows Restaurant,
Alliance Supermarket,
Ben's Taxi Service,
Barron's Food Limited,
Elevated Construction Services,
Sol EC Limited,
Central Hardware,
Paradise Hotel,
Pool Breeze Park and Jeep Rental.
and Total Healthcare Pharmacy. We're moving right along with the program. I'm sure many of you have seen the videos, the inspirational videos, the motivational videos, and the persistence of those videos. So, of course, like I mentioned earlier, Soufriere has an immense amount of talent. That being said, I'd like to introduce none other than the longest year.
Testing, testing. A pleasant good day to ladies, gentlemen, graduates, staff of SCSS. I'm here to share a little bit of motivation with you guys. But before that, I want to remind you graduates that the journey has just begun. It hasn't ended. Trust me. With that said, let's get right into it. DJ. Most of you might know this song, that one went viral. That's one I put on YouTube, so we play at home.
Never let nobody tell you can't do it, because you can, you will, and you must. Listen.
Yes, you can still become number one if you want.
Yes, you can become anything you want.
From the workies and
You could be who you want.
students, even if school just open, and for some reason things not going, that means you have to give up on your school. Trust me, work harder, you build up the top soon. Or is it just the vibe you're feeling it? You may be lazy and your mind can't deal with it. Your grades won't be better, I doubt. The success is still like the sweat of thy brow. Now I tell you once still, you hold it, but put it in motion, the teacher, you don't play. Don't do like some other man that is robbing. Focus on you and make sure that you're okay. Teachers have said that is how bad you want it. What are you willing to do just to have it? Ever like saying in the bathroom to one thing, just for you to study because the classroom was noisy? Come closer, you're really into headies. It's about the kind of friends you should play with. If Dennis keep in class and why you walking with Dennis, you don't know the principal go watch you like a menace. Even if they tell you, fine, go ask me. Tell them how are you, can't go, you busy. I know you probably hear my harmonies have mad fed, but all the time then you cannot be distracted. Stay around good friends, speak from the rest. Those lady jack with the sweet and the best. In academics you must become the best, because education is the key to success. You need to have friends like Hermione, friends that will tell you, let's go to the library. You see Greg going down, he's my shooter. Every time I laugh to him, he'll tell me, take a book. The teacher didn't tell me what you want to laugh for. Why you sitting at the back of the class for? You don't even know where to insert colors. But English class, you want to disturb others. Don't follow them man, because them man are hanging. Unless in suspension they're getting. You don't need friends, dedication to get through. Education will help you. The streets getting cold, tell bread, tell butter. Your queen getting old, you have to take care of your mother. Dog, you have to be a star for your mom, you know. I don't want to buy no bad thing, or to be single unless you encounter some positive people that will make you so fast or even then graduate and be like so fast believing this semester, clean up this lesson. Make sure that you defeat Sylvester, even if you fail all IMOC errors, with a little bit more hard work and perseverance, determination and commitment, will make you stay long and defeated. Go for your battles, I know you could do it. No need for answers, your hard work will prove it. Yes, you can still become number one if you want. Yes, you can become anything you want. From the work is done, you could be who you wanna. I thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I want to recognize the principal, Mrs. Joel Sharmine, Father Situt, our guest speaker, Mrs. Jackson, teachers, graduating class. First, let me thank the principal for giving me the opportunity to say a few words to you this afternoon. As I sat and observed the ceremony thus far, it brings me way back to my own graduation and the role I had to play in terms of being the valedictorian. But before I go on to speak to you, it is very remiss of me if I don't bring you greetings on behalf of the Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Philip J. Pierre, our Cabinet of Ministers, and your Minister of Education, Honorable Sean Edwards, and the Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Dr. Pauline Antoine Prosper. I know that both Honorable Sean Edwards and Mrs. Prosper, Dr. Prosper, would have been very happy to be here this afternoon. But today, I left them when I left the Parliament. I left them with a group of British parliamentarians who are here with us for 3 days. So I know that they wish you well. But as I watch and listen to Mrs. Jackson sharing her experience with you, and I listen to Mr. Don Lucien, both of them speaking to you very profoundly in different ways about what you ought to do, and more than anything else, knowing yourself. At your graduating class today, you are at a crossroad. But being at this crossroad, I know before this afternoon, one key thing you need to know. You need to know who you are. You need to know what is your calling. And as Mrs. Jackson spoke to you, you need to know what is the God-given gift that you have. And if you do not know this afternoon, you need to invest a few moments before the end of today to ask the Lord to show you what is your gift and what is your calling. This is significant because it is after you have that calling that you will have the passion to follow that calling. As I sit and listen to Mrs. Jackson, she gave a story and said one that she did not have the finance to make her business and her dreams a reality. Fortunately, she had her husband's people to assist. But this afternoon, I want to tell you that the government of the St. Lucia Labour Party pays specific attention to the youth of this country. And you hear all the time, and you have heard our Prime Minister speaking about the youth economy. And this economy was thinking about you. That dream and that passion that you have this afternoon, some of you might want to go to university, and our government have committed to have at least one university graduate per household. If you have a dream of becoming a business person, we've spoken about the youth economy. And if you're listening to the news, just last week, we received our first check for that youth economy. So this afternoon, I want to tell you that the sky is the limit. But you have to take that first step. You have to design that picture of where you want to be. And I know that the teachers that you have, the parents that you have, would assist you. But sometimes some of you need a little bit of guidance to hold your hands, to lead you and to help you achieve your dreams. What I want to tell you is that you need to be patient with yourself. Always remember, with all your dreams, you need to be patient, you need to be resilient, you need to remain on that road. When you choose that road, it is going to be difficult. Sometimes you might want to give up. But those who succeed are those who remain on that road, remain on that journey. Whether it is for further study, or whether to start a business, just keep remaining focused. And at all times, put the Lord first. As long as you put Him first, I'm speaking from my own life. As long as you put Him first, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Even when the whole world thinks you will not achieve it. As long as you put Him first, you will get to where He wants you to get. So with these few words, I want to congratulate you. I want to thank your teachers for their patience and the work that they have done with you and will continue to do. Because teachers are persons who have the children as their kids. So most of the teachers who journey with you even beyond this afternoon. Please leave that door open so that they continue to guide you. As a parliamentary rep, I am there to support you in whatever way I can. As the Minister for Commerce, my ministry is responsible for the small business unit and to guide you in terms of whether it is manufacturing service that you're providing. Please use the moment, knock on the door, and you will get the advice. You will focus, and your life is in your hands. With these two words, I want to congratulate you again and to thank the principal for giving me the opportunity to say a few words to you.
I call on Mrs. Joel Sharman to assist in giving these awards. Our top Korean robotic student is no other than Twinkle Sensei. Twinkle holds the title of the top female coding solution, undefeated, I might add. Twinkle was one half of the pair that holds the record for the speed building competition. They built the robot in a record time of 9 minutes. The judges were
program. Kevin Paul is our next amazing coding and robotics student. Kevin is very good at programming and software development. He placed fourth in the speed building competition. He is one of the engineers I look forward to working with in the future. Mia Pito, the other half of the first place in the speed building competition. She is also one of our very good problem solvers in the robotics department. To our mastermind developer, designer, engineer, Randolph Henry. Randolph designed excavator that took the judge's mind away. He is very good at designing robots and producing content for the program. He's also, I hope, our future engineer because he's very good at what he does. Denny Hoshi, instrumental in creating the content for the robots, both at the competition and the science fair. Denny led the problem-solving department for robotics. And last, but certainly not least, Vittoria Florence, the creative one. Vittoria was able to come up with creative activities so the robot could perform these activities. A little more motivation and Vittoria could be an awesome graphic designer. How do you say goodbye to such awesome students? I tried, I promised I wouldn't cry today, but I'm going to miss you all like crazy. I love you all, my coding robotics crew.
Thank you, Mrs. Pascal. Mr. Adams Lucy, can you assist me with the next awards? It's rather short. The CBQ Awards. Can the following students please step forward? Nehemiah Joseph, Irana Stanley, Colin Thomas, Shanley Joseph, Sienna Medor, Kyron Alexander. Okay, just start on this side, guys. Our CBQ program people, auto mechanics, we have Colin Thomas. Put your hands together for them. Special award for auto mechanics, Irana Stanley. Fabric design, Shanley Joseph. Furniture making, we have two special awards, Colin Thomas and Kyron Alexander. The award for masonry is ever ready. Trust me. Take your time. So Nehemiah's here was part of the team of students who helped build the garage. Put your hands together for Nehemiah Joseph. Pastry and cake making, Sienna Medor. Thank you so very much, Mr. Louisley.
Damon Gangadi. Next we have Kofi Paul in the Iowa House. Amy Joseph. Richie William. And Twinkle Sensi. Okay, Iro champions, please permit me at this time to call on those who helped Rodney become the champion, and we are still the reigning champions of SCSS Inter-House Sports Meet. Rodney, thank you. Danny Fauché. Thea Baton. Irana Stanley. And Cassandra Shepherd from the Rodney House. Free chest for Rodney. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. That's it from the Rodney House, the reigning champs of SCSS Intersports. Sorry for being biased, sir. It's my house, you understand? The Tuesday House. Michael Samuel. We would like to invite Ms. Eva Catalog to assist in presenting these awards. Jain Alexander. Kiara Nicholas. Deborah St. Rose. And Caden Paul. We move on to the Clark House. I would like a teacher from the Clark House to assist us in presenting these awards. Ms. Noella Victor. R.J. Dennis. Chantal Cadet. Mia Peter. John Gaston. Tansy Pascal. And finally, LeBron Regis.
Thank you so very much, Mrs. Ferguson. Thank you, Ms. Victor. The Sports Award for Netball, Mia Peter. Special award for netball, Tansy Pascal. She receives a special award for outstanding performances for the school team and also for the St. Lucia national team. She won 3 junior and 2 senior netball titles with the school's team. Put your hands together for them. Female football. Who is it? Cassandra Shepard. Sandra smile. The volleyball award. Who is it? Cassandra Shepard. The track award goes to, we have 2 of them today, Mia Peter and Amy Joseph. Put your hands together for them. Field events. That's shot put, javelin, discus. Students, what do you think this is? I mean, you were there for 5 years. You could guess. Pardon me? Cassandra Shepard. Your field. We are moving along to the guys, the boys, the young men. Football, who is it? From Canaries. Jardel Mitchell. The cricket award. Richie William. Track events. Mrs. Wilson, look at me. From the Iowa House, Damon Gungadin. Field events. And do not go too far. Again, Damon Gungadin. The basketball award. Coming from which house? I'll give Clark a little hand. From the Is Mr. Marc-Antoine anywhere around? All right, Mr. Marc-Antoine, make your way to the front. You need a little stool soon. Can you get him a stool? Thank you so very much, Mr. Benson, jumping in. And this time I'd like to call on Ms. Makisha Didier to assist me with the next few awards. People, you're like high yet? Outstanding achievement in sports. A naturally gifted athlete who demonstrates her prowess in netball, football, volleyball, track and field events. Having won 3 junior and 2 senior netball titles with the school's team, she was selected to represent St. Lucia. Being a versatile player on the junior national netball team, she won many accolades. In football, she was the starting goalkeeper for the St. Lucia junior female team. Our athlete has excelled in the area of track and field as a formidable sprinter, she was usually among the medals. She also won medals in the field events, shot put, discus, and javelin. This individual was also part of the school's volleyball team, which won 2 third-place titles. She gave her best to help SCSS receive the title of School of Sports. With gratitude, ladies and gentlemen, we at SCSS recognize your contribution to our sports development, and we say thank you.
Help me welcome to the stage, everybody, Renala Francis.
Again, we have another student for outstanding contribution to sports. Nicknamed the Marathon Queen from her early years, this young lady dominated the road race. Following her success at the inter-house competition, she represented the school at the national road race, where she claimed 2 silver medals. You know who she's already? She was undefeated in the middle distance races at the school and inter-secondary school sports meet. This phenomenal athlete was also part of the SCSS junior and senior netball teams. She won 3 gold medals as a junior and 2 as a senior in the inter-secondary schools netball championships. She was also selected to represent the national team and toured many islands. Our special awardee also played for the school's volleyball team, where she won 2 bronze medals at the inter-secondary schools volleyball championship.
SCSS, do you know who it is? Who is it? Please join me in awarding Mia Peace.
This athlete represented his house and the school in multiple sporting disciplines. At the school level, he won several trophies at the road race and also distance races. He also represented the school at the national level and performed admirably. As the vice captain of the school's junior and senior cricket team, he was the opening batsman, a medium pace bowler, and also a part-time wicket keeper. You read after I told you? This dedicated athlete has also represented the school in football and volleyball. You know what it is? As a sportsman who understood what it meant to give his all and never give up until the final whistle, he is awarded for his outstanding contributions to sports at the Soufriere Comprehensive Secondary School.
Come on up, Giant Alexander. You're the name for Pepe.
Moving along. Thank you so very much. Sportswoman and sportsman of the year. Should I just call them up? Yeah, you want to move on already? Come on, take your time. We've got towering presence and athletic looks. One who only expects sporting prowess and dominance when this young lady entered the walls of SCSS. Just named the sport and she excelled at it. A champion at field events, she dominated the shot put, discus and javelin for many years at the inter-house and inter-secondary school games. She also represented well in the middle distance races. In the area of football, she was key in helping SCSS win the coveted inter-schools title a second time. She was selected to represent St. Lucia in football and was part of the team which qualified for the second round of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Our female sportswoman also graced the volleyball court from an early age. Being versatile, she was able to play in various positions and was a force to be reckoned with. She was instrumental in helping the sports team secure 2 third-place trophies at the Inter-Secondary Schools Volleyball Championship.
Today, with great pleasure, I would like to call up on the stage Miss Cassandra Shepherd.
From the Rodney House. Those trophies heavy, worth $1,200 each. Yes, made out of glass. Sportsman of the year. With an undeniable love for sports, this young man set out to conquer the sporting world at SCSS. Being one of the tallest athletes at the school, basketball was his first love. His work ethic and drive led him to being a captain and one of the main players on both junior and senior teams. In the highly competitive inter-school basketball tournament, he led SCSS to a third place finish. On the tracks, he emerged as one of the top sprinters at the school. He became the go-to guy for his beloved sports house and never failed to represent in the 100, 200, and relays, where he won many medals. At the inter-secondary school's track and field meets, this young man has always represented the school and has given his utmost best. Further exploits he did have in football and volleyball at the school level. He was a starter on the junior football team and the starman of the senior volleyball team. Our sportsman was a well-disciplined and hard-working student who attained 7 passes at the most recent CSEC examinations.
This athlete, we have the pleasure of awarding STSS Sportsman of the Year to is no other than student John Weston.
For Miss Lowell, from the Clark House, Clark Day. Decided on one spicy, hardworking student. She gave her all and put her soul into this school. The awardee today is a joyous young lady who served throughout her 5 years at the school. She also served on the Students' Council and was an integral student of the IRA House. Help me welcome our first, well, not the first, the only lesbian SCSS, Twinkle Stacy. Thank you, Miss. I'd like to call on Mrs. Cecilia Mitchell to assist. The next award is the most outstanding CVQ student. This individual who will receive the most outstanding CVQ student award is most worthy of such an accolade. For the past 5 years, this graduate exhibited admirable qualities that we can only hope will be emulated by future CVQ students. This individual was poised and composed while mostly reserved and soft-spoken. This young man did not shy away from making an opinion. He scored above 75% average each term throughout his time at SCSS. This young man was also punctual and was absent only for a cumulative week while at school, only 1 week. The individual's record is squeaky clean. He has never, ever been suspended. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure and an honor to know this individual, and I know all the other teachers can say the same. Please put your hands together to welcome Mr. Paul Thomas to receive Most Outstanding CVQ Student Award. Thank you, Miss. I would like to call on Mr. Jean-Paul, representative from Anshasnejin Mountain, to present the final 2 awards for this afternoon. I know you're not today. Unfortunately, no after party. People COVID and have a soon.
Most academic student. The most academic student has attained the highest average for the 5 years at SCSS. This average is 83.13% this year. Our most academic student topped her class for almost every term for her 5 years. She is the reigning champion of the National Calling Spelling Bee competition in 2019. Our most academic student placed second in the National Francophonie competition in 2018. The most academic student received five individual awards: English language, English literature, French, biology, and food and nutrition. This most academic student is, students, Shakwana Singh.
The final award for this afternoon, the Most Outstanding Student Award. This award is bestowed to the student who had a high academic performance over the 5-year period. This individual has shown diligent application in study and is community-minded, has a high level of academic achievement, displayed a positive attitude towards work, demonstrated a good sense of responsibility and commitment, contributed to school community through his or her engagement or activities, demonstrated leadership among peers and relates well with colleagues. This individual displayed a high level of respect for self, authority, and fellow students, attended school regularly and punctually. Our most outstanding is an academic prodigy. She graduates with a total of 9 subjects, including 6 1s and 3 2s. Her average across the 5 years was 82.41, which was the second highest among the graduates right now. This young lady is a leader. She served as a senior prefect and participated in many activities at the school, including inter-house sports meets. She was the champion girl of the coding and robotics hackathon in 2019. Her academic successes have resulted in her representing the school at the National Science Quiz. The most outstanding student is a pageant queen, having captured the Miss SCSS title in 2017. She graduates with 7 individual awards today: English language, Spanish, mathematics, physics, principles of business, principles of accounts, and coding and robotics. The future looks promising for our SCSS most outstanding student of 2021. Let us all join me, and I would like everyone to stand in applauding the remarkable efforts, and I said stand, of our SCSS 2021 most outstanding student, Twinkle Soufriere. Thank you so very much, sir. You may have a seat. Graduation.
Your valedictorian, class of 2021, Miss Twinkle Sensi. I hope Bobo and force someone to make a song because Twinkle really shine in your.
Wow, time sure flies. We have served our time. Permit me to adopt the protocol already established. I clearly remember me, little Twinkle Sensi, walking the walls of this institution. Honestly, I was not excited to enter Soufriere Comprehensive, for it was not my first choice. This feeling of sadness soon changed with the warm welcome of the teachers and my peers, who embraced me and made my school life a memorable one. No other school can measure up to SCSS. As I said again, no other school can measure up to SCSS on any point or any level of performance. To the teaching staff of SCSS, hats off to you. Throughout the years, we were faced with many challenges, including COVID-19, which put our education and the entire world on a great slowdown. However, through teamwork, perseverance, and dedication, you nurtured the minds of each and every child entrusted to your care. Thank you. We appreciate you. It would be remiss of me if I did not say a special thank you to Mrs. Mitchell and Senorita Noel. Oh, how I wish there was a mathematical expression to convey how thankful I am for you, Mrs. Mitchell. Oh well, I guess our results convey how much our mathematical skills bloom under your care. To Miss Lowe, muchas gracias por todo. Te quiero mucho y te extrañaré. Mr. Stanislas Pastor, let not your heart be troubled, for there is absolutely no way your efforts will go unnoticed. Our guide, great source of help, encouragement.
our guide, great source of help, encouragement, and motivation. Imagine, this young lady set many of us on the right path. A path we never thought we would be able to go down. And since then, she has helped us every step of the way. There are many amazing teachers at SCSS. Time will not permit me to mention them all. So we are sincerely thankful for beautiful souls like this. The teachers, there were great days, stressful days, disappointing days, and just too much pressure days. Whoa, look at this point. For example, there was this one time I remember when Mrs. Harrell was so fed up with a group of us for missing the classes to work on robots that she reported us to Mr. Charles. Yeah, Miss Harrell. She reported us to Mr. Charles. Now, look at us. We did make you proud, Miss Harrell. Speaking of grades, Mistress Gemma Ball, you are not happy for us. You said that if we pass, you were going to throw the party for us. So after graduation, we will be checking on you. But honestly, teachers, you did it for us. You pushed us. You had the sleepless nights correcting SBS for us. And for it all, we greatly appreciate the help. For we now understood that collectively, you all meant for the success of each and every one of us. Now, let us take a few minutes to reflect on today's theme. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. We all bring to the table different skills, mindsets, thinking, attitude, beliefs, goals, and expectations. Henceforth, competition to succeed must be with yourself in order to be a better you. Start where you are, for all our starting points are different. Think of it as a racetrack. Different lanes, but our ultimate goal is to reach the finish line, as best as we can that is, the finish line of success. Therefore, although we all start differently, our ultimate goal is to get there. Use what you have. Our resources, support system, and level of thinking are all different. However, our goal is to get there. Again, think of it as a few people trying to get to a given destination. Some go by car, by boat, motorcycle, by foot, and so on. Whatever you have, if used effectively, you will get there. Use what you have to climb the ladder of success. For our ultimate goal is to get there. Do what you can. Go back to school. Take a break. Work and save money to further your education. Go straight into business, such as farming, fishing, or whatever. But do what you can to get there. No matter your passion, your dreams, and aspirations, you know your pace. Do what you can, for our ultimate goal is to get there. There will be roadblocks and boulders along the way. Don't let these slow you down, for strength is gained through challenges. Sometimes we will walk towards something, but the great man up there will tell us, wait, I have something better, or no, this is not for you, for you deserve better. So, when we are faced with times like this, don't give up. Such is life. Instead, adjust your sails and continue to go for what you want. The life out there is not easy. Peer pressure, resentment, rejection, failures, challenges, they may all come. However, on the right side, there are your power shields called prayers, perseverance, and determination. Wear your shields proudly. Go out there and take control of your destiny. It starts with you, where you are, what you have, and what you can do. So I say to you, yes, I can. Yes, you can. Yes, We all can. Yes, SPSS can. To my fellow schoolmates, stand tall and proud, for we pulled through. On challenging and bad days, you guys made school life fun. To chilling on the different blocks, having a vibe under the canopy, bringing the high curriculum activities. Now teachers, again, don't owe us. We didn't have our final curriculum dance. So, I am just letting you know what the deal is. You understand? But my friends, the memories we share will always be remembered. However, let us not sit comfortably and think that it is all over and now is the time to relax. Relax a little, yes, but stay on your feet and focus. For now, we have more work to do as we continue to build a proper and secure foundation for our future. The world out there is not easy, fellow graduates. Be on your guard. Continue learning. Don't stop. For Nora F1 rightly said, your education is a dress rehearsal for a life that is yours to live. Self-care and self-development are paramount during these critical times. Chase your goals. And by the way, for that, Mrs. Mitchell is there to help you. For SPSS has some serious resources. But whatever you do, be positive and ensure that you do not engage in self-destructive activities, because remember that God is watching us from a distance. Let us continue to be one another's keeper out there in our quest to make this world a peaceful and better place. Our results at SCSS tells a true story and speaks volumes to others that SCSS is indeed one of the best schools on the island. It is not about the location, nor the faith. By the way, you're on. We are the champions in sports. So if your child is good at any sport, you know where to send him or her. Okay? But honestly, it is not about the location, nor the faith. However, the driving force behind all of this are the stakeholders, like our parents, the students, teachers, friends, outside tutors. We say thank you. Now, let me tell you a little secret. SCSS is making its way to the top. We can all agree to that, right? To the lovely Mrs. Sharmai with SCSS at heart, I hope that we made you proud. We thank you for all that you have done to ensure that SCSS climbs that ladder of success. Thank you again. Memamela, ipate eze. Semuna, leme dizot sapate eze yes. Sana hopefully COVID-19 just fini and just demonstrate tout by tout moon. But we all know too well that nothing good comes easy. So, as we stand on this track, start where you are, no matter what way you stand. Use what you have. Skill, effort, determination, patience to get there. Do what you can. Sprint, crawl, hop, jog, walk to the ultimate goal. We've got there as your guide. Ladies, gentlemen, my fellow schoolmates, class of 2021, I thank you.
Yet, there was marvelous with another one. This one is what my life story of when I was in the corporate. Yeah. It's like way back in 2016 when I then I was very nervous. But then I began to focus. It was all thanks to my teachers who gave me some wonderful lectures. Now I'm here speaking to you. So just listen. First day of school I was in 182. I realized that some of my friends were there. We stuck together just like super glue. Because you never know. That was the truth. But we were never laughing, never playing, no fighting. We were just concentrating. That's why today we are graduating. So I want to give thanks to the Almighty God for giving us the strength for us to prosper, so that we will endure the extended struggle. Yeah. Form 2 was my favorite class because I was just mashing up the mouth. But I never forget it's just because she always had to make a cheese there for me. Form 3, I noticed that all of the equations contain the letter. I was so surprised when the axis are like she told me that is called algebra. But fast forward to Form 4, when COVID came and not one letter, it wasn't the time I was lying because we had to adapt to the online class. But I want to thank the Almighty God for giving us the strength for us to do so that we will use them when we extend struggle. Yes. Then school reopened after a while, and it was one of the toughest times because we had to adapt to the other classes. Yeah. But I remember those sleepless nights when we had those group meetings. There were times I couldn't even eat. But I still want to big up my bros, baby.